What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It is January 25th, 2026. First stream on YouTube in this big 2026. I'm mostly on Twitch. That's why I haven't streamed on YouTube for a while. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Today's a big day in New York because it's a crazy blizzard out here. It's been snowing since like 6 a.m. in the morning. And yeah, I've just been like, I did some cardio this morning, ran a little bit, and feel great. But yeah, we're off to a crazy start, man, in this year. It's already just the beginning of the year, and so much shit is happening. Well, what I want to talk about is, obviously, if you guys don't live under a rock, or if you live under a rock, the Gestapo ICE agents have been just killing people left and right. I want to cover that before I start my, regular portion after. So let's start with that. Let me just pull up some stuff that I want to watch. So Renee Good was one of the first targets that ICE killed. Good. I just want to pull up some videos we can just go through. All right. There's a CNN video of a 3D imaging.
This non-profit is giving us a unique look at Renee Good's fatal shooting.
We're based in Paris, France, and we specialize in visual forensics.
Francesco Sebregandi said that he and his colleagues at Index are able to combine videos and create animations based on frame matching between multiple videos and photogrammetry, which Index says provides highly accurate measurements of time and distance that allows them to create animations.
And so, for example, we can place in the 3D model the vehicle exactly in the position as we see them in the images, but then are able to look at the scene from another angle because we have a 3D model of the scene.
The videos show angles from behind Good's car, from above, and from the video recording by the phone of the agent who fired the shots. Here is what Index concluded. The study is inconclusive as to whether Good's car actually did or did not make contact with the ICE agent in front of it. The Index study says it is clear that the agent was seen alongside the car as it turns to the right and is no longer a threat of running him down. And at
yeah, point, so basically she was turning away. She did not hit the agent. That's basically what almost every news outlet was framing. She was in the wrong. They were saying she was in the wrong, this and that, blah, blah, blah. She was not. Obviously, every video angle, she was turning her car away from this douchebag. And then, because, he knows he's an ICE agent, he'll get away with murder. He just shot and killed her, basically. And that's what happened. And of course, in this country, ICE agents don't get any punishments. So, yeah, it's insane shit that's happening. That's unfolding, man.
Fires a second shot at Good through the driver's side window, and then a third.
He was not in immediate physical danger, in particular with regards to the second and third shot, as I think it can be seen when we freeze the video itself, but also more clearly once we change angle within a 3D model.
With Good mortally wounded, the car goes out of control down the street and crashes. DHS's use of force policy says that an agent should avoid placing himself in front of a vehicle that could be a threat and advises against shooting at moving vehicles.
Even their own training says not to do this shit. But still, there's no punishment for the guy that fucking killed her. For Jonathan Ross, I believe his name is. That fucking pig.
Vehicles. Beyond questions about whether the shooting was within DHS or DOJ regulations, the question over whether the second and third shots could be justified legally may never be tested in a court of law. The Deputy Attorney General previously announced that the agent's actions were justified and will not be subject to criminal investigation.
Pig
Of course, we're
administration,
investigating
bro.
Renee Good shooting, but we're investigating them in a way that respects people's rights.
Sabra Gandhi says Index will continue monitoring the shooting as new elements and any new images emerge. Using the same video forensic tools as agencies like the FBI, this non-profit group is giving us a unique look
in the beginning of the year.
Fatal shooting.
We had the killing of Keith Porter by an off-duty ICE agent, then Renee Good, then yesterday, Alex Preddy killing of Alex Preddy. Come on, man.
Protests continue in Minneapolis tonight,
Let's
and federal
watch.
agents are using tear gas to disperse the crowd after a 37-year-old man was shot and killed during a federal immigration operation in Minneapolis this morning. Authorities identified him as 37-year-old Alex Jeffrey Preddy, an intensive care nurse and city resident.
A nurse, man, a nurse.
Agents were conducting a targeted
An
operation
ICU nurse.
when Preddy approached them with a handgun and was shot during a struggle. Investigators are reviewing the incident as videos circulating online could show a different sequence of events. It is the third shooting involving federal immigration agents in Minneapolis this month. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem spoke about the incident tonight.
That this situation and this tragedy did not have to happen. Our law enforcement are doing everything that they can to protect the public. Praying for this deceased loved
She killed
one's
her dog,
family
by the
and
way.
friends.
She shot her dog
We
and
also
wrote
recognize
it in her
that
book
the Minnesota
as a
governor
flex.
and the Minneapolis mayor need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. They need to evaluate their rhetoric, their conversations, and their encouragement of such violence against our citizens and our law enforcement officers.
Back here at home, protests throughout the area tonight. This is video from this evening at the Federal Building, downtown Los Angeles, where some of the protesters turned to vandalism. They also hosted a prayer
Shut the
vigil.
fuck up, Fox News. Fox 11.
Speakers, including State Senator Sasha Renee Perez.
They just see like some fucking glass on the ground and be like, oh, the rioters are here. Bro, shut the fuck up. There's more shit. There's bigger shit more important shit happening than a fucking objects on the floor,
A
bro.
live look from Scott Fox tonight. As protests continue in downtown LA, you can see at this point they're starting to break up. Police have issued a dispersal order on Alameda between Temple and Aliso. All people must leave that area. If you remain in the area, you may be subject to arrest. Hundreds of demonstrators gathered in downtown Los Angeles today, protesting against ICE following the fatal shooting in Minneapolis today. Fox 11's Mario Ramirez joins us live from outside of the Federal Building in downtown LA, the scene of one of the protests. Mario, what can you tell us?
Laura, good evening. You just mentioned that dispersal order. Well, that was issued by the LAPD in the area about an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago. What we saw here downtown throughout the day, several large demonstrations, some drawing crowds in the hundreds, and the message was very clear. Tonight, protesters gathered outside the Federal Building in downtown LA. The largest of several demonstrations organized by the Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights of Los Angeles, or CHIRLA. The rally and vigil follows the shooting of a 37-year-old ICU nurse by federal officers in Minneapolis, the second such deadly incident involving federal law enforcement in the city in less than 3 weeks.
We're a nonviolent, peaceful movement using our First Amendment rights, our ability to petition our government and to grieve what is happening right now in this country.
Skyfox overhead as crowds began gathering earlier in the afternoon along Olvera Street, marching to the federal building before hundreds more arrived.
I think they're just putting turning the temperature up and up and up, and they're just waiting to see who's going to be able to turn it down. That's what we're trying to do. Anything helps.
As the night wore on, there were a few isolated tense moments between protesters and LAPD, with demonstrators yelling at officers about allowing ICE to continue its operation.
We have seen that this is a system that will not change unless the people change it. So we think we need a new system, in fact, and we think that the people have the power to build that new system.
Whatever anybody can do it, because we might be running out of time.
Now, the latest Minneapolis shooting remains under review tonight, and most of the crowds here in the area have since broken up, dispersed. We're still seeing a few stragglers here, and we're still waiting for an update from the LAPD on arrests or reported injuries, but none that we've seen so far tonight. For now, live downtown, I'm Mario Ramirez, Fox 11 News. Back to you, Laura.
Well, Mario, do you think we'll see demonstrations like we did last summer, growing in size and emotion?
No doubt. Many of the protesters that we spoke to tonight say they don't plan on backing down. We know there are several more protests planned. And we should also mention that there was high security out here. We also noticed many law enforcement officers in plain clothing walking around these demonstrations to make sure that they are peaceful and that there are no agitators within the crowd.
Mario Ramirez, thank you for that live report. On that point, LA Mayor Karen Bass is weighing in on the deadly shooting in Minneapolis. She tells Fox 11 reporter Nick Garcia she's concerned incidents like this could become more common.
The fatal shooting of Alex Preddy by a Border Patrol agent in Minneapolis has Angelenos speaking out.
We're in solidarity here all the way from Los Angeles, in solidarity with Minnesota.
Pedro Trujillo is the director of organizing at Churla.
This particular force feels like they can do whatever they want without any fear of consequences.
Mayor Karen Bass says she's worried about how often shootings involving federal officers are happening.
This is just very, very frightening, because the bottom line is that we don't know what the rules of engagement are at all. When you bring in federal troops, they have different rules than our local police.
The shooting of Preddy comes just weeks after the killing of Renee Good by an ICE officer in Minneapolis, and days after a federal officer opened fire during an immigration operation in South Los Angeles, though no one was shot.
We know that this experiment started here. We know very clearly that this is an attempt to normalize the militarization of our cities.
The mayor said she stands with peaceful protesters, stressing the importance of nonviolence.
If it deteriorates into violence, then all you're doing is essentially doing the work of the administration, because that's what they want. They want the violence so it can be used as an excuse to federalize our law enforcement here.
Nick Garcia, Fox 11 News.
Yeah, so that's what's happening. Now I want to move on. Let's watch this CNN video.
CNN's Tom Foreman is here to walk us through what we're hearing from federal officials, but also what the videos show, including the new videos, because what they are saying and what the videos are showing are not always the same thing, Tom.
Yeah, very much. I want to start with the very first statement made by the Trump administration in the aftermath of the shooting. It was a tweet by the Department of Homeland Security showing a firearm on what appears to be the seat of a car. And the tweet reads, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun seen here. You see the picture pointed there.
Also, I wouldn't trust the DHS Twitter posting some, because I'm hearing this might not even be the right fucking gun that he had on him. And he had a fucking license to carry. So what the fuck are they even saying? It's fucking disgusting and ridiculous.
Maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. Now we have this new angle of the video that's just been cleared by CNN, and it shows the lead up to this deadly altercation. This is what I want you to take a look at. Of course, this is disturbing video. Let's take some time though and watch this together. Some things to note. As it begins, you see Preddy out there in the middle of the street. He shows up right in this area here, you start seeing him, and he is at one point using his camera. There he is, right there, and he's pointing to traffic, sort of waving traffic through. At some moment here, you see that law enforcement approaches him, and he backs away as they start moving up on him. He is not trying to move toward them. He's backing away. Then you're going to see one of these officers approach a woman near him and really forcefully shove her to the ground right there. And Pretty starts rushing over toward her. Now, they're both getting pepper sprayed at this point.
All these three people are just helping out each other. He was helping the lady from, getting pushed by the ICE agents.
He gets grabbed, and he's taken over the ground here. I'll point out this is about 15
And then
seconds when officer
this is what happens
to him. He's now on the ground.
Fucking, they even
They're
pistol
on
whip
top
him
of
too.
Officers are all around. He does not appear to have a weapon in his hand. He doesn't brandish.
They literally take his gun and then they shoot him.
And then all of a sudden you see one agent in the middle there. Look, he turns away, and that's when the shooting begins. One shot followed by, in our analysis, 9 other shots there. We heard from Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino. He was asked at what point Pretty brandished a weapon in all of this. This was his answer.
Ali, this situation again is
Fucking Gestapo leader.
This situation is
the head of the
under
Nazis.
investigation. Those facts will come to light.
This is important because an important detail, because concealed carry is legal. We know from local officials Pretty had a permit to carry a weapon, and law enforcement analysts here on CNN have raised questions as to why the picture of this gun that DHS shared online was shown on the seat of a car and not in the scene where Pretty was shot. And we now have an answer. CNN analysis shows, if you watch all those videos carefully, you see a federal agent right there who appears to be removing a gun. This is very critical to remember. That piece of video you're seeing right there is happening about a second, or maybe slightly less than a second, before the shooting begins. Now, it is just video. We have to look at it. There will be a lot of questions here, but that's the reason people say you have to have a truly impartial and fair investigation here, because if he removed the gun before all this shooting broke out, then why is this man now dead? It's really quite a remarkable series of events all coming together here, but almost all of them, Aaron, contradict the story that came out of the Trump administration early on today.
And let's go now to our senior law enforcement analyst, Andrew McCabe, also the former deputy director of the FBI. So, Director McCabe, what do you see in all of this so far, from the information that we have, from the video you've watched, from the responses we've gotten from DHS and from Mr. Bovino?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Well, I mean, obviously, Aaron, at the core of it, you have an unbelievable tragedy where it appears that a potentially unarmed person was essentially assassinated by horrible law enforcement tactics that dramatically escalated the situation. But there are so many questions here at the absolute core of lethal force training. In the FBI Academy, in the Academy at Glencoe, Georgia, where DHS agents, ICE agents, Border Patrol folks go through, you are taught from the very beginning that if you use your weapon, you have to be able to, after the fact, articulate exactly why you perceived an imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury. And so the question now is, when are we going to hear that articulation? What is the reason that these officers, or a single officer, we don't know how many people shot, believed they were in imminent threat of death by this person who was, by every video we've seen, on the ground with anywhere from 4 to 5 officers on top of him at the same time? Nowhere in these videos do you see a weapon in this man's hand. And so while Commander Bovino's statement was very artfully written, yes, they encountered someone who had a gun, it is not clear that that man ever presented the gun, brandished the gun, pointed the gun at anyone, threatened to harm any of these officers. So What's the excuse for having to use lethal force here? We have no idea.
No, and in fact, they were quick to, post a picture of the gun, which they removed from the crime scene. They put in a car. They said, look at these extra magazines. That there was some deplorable act that he was prepared to commit. But they've never actually even said that he did brandish it. And obviously, there's no video evidence that he did any such thing. He did have a permit to carry it. He was clearly there. We hear all the whistles on that one video, right? The whistles people do when they're warning of ice. He was there trying to protect, it appears, a woman that they pushed over. So, Director McCabe, I'm just curious, though, if there is no investigation, which at this point doesn't appear that there are going to be any indications they are. They're saying case closed and sealed, right? And they don't have access to the state for an investigation, which, again, that would be surprising if they did. They didn't do it with Renee Nicole Good. And what happens here?
Nothing. Nothing happens here. Just like nothing happened after the killing of Renee Good. In fact, so what we have seen, Aaron, is now we have a very common set of circumstances. We know what the game plan is for the White House and DHS. Immediately after the event, they go to the media and they put out.
I believe this the shooting of Alex Parenti. Did I say his name right? Yeah, I believe the same shooting that happened to Alex in Minneapolis, the George Floyd shooting was like 5 minutes away from that location, which is really scary and sad. Like, dude, they're already like grieving. They're still grieving George Floyd. They're grieving Keith Porter, Renee Good, now Alex Parenti. Like, bro, there is so much shit. They already have enough shit to deal with, and they're getting more people. They're killing more people in Minneapolis, all because of this fucking fuck-ass government, this administration just getting away with everything, and Democrats are not doing shit to stop them. Literally. Fuck, man.
It's the victim as a domestic terrorist. It's happened to Renee Good. They then said Renee Good's wife was also a domestic terrorist, which of course neither of them are. And now immediately they say the same thing about this man. And so that's absolutely contrary to any effort to stage legitimate investigation. You would never have high-ranking officials from the agency involved going out to the public prejudging it, but that's what's happened in every one of these cases. In the Renee Good case, you actually had the Deputy Attorney General of the United States of America came out on social media, a day after the event, and said there will be no investigation, there was no wrongdoing, there's nothing to investigate here. Essentially offered him a pardon from any accountability for this. And I can tell you that the other officers on the ground in Minneapolis, in Maine, in Chicago, wherever they may be deployed, they hear this loud and clear. And the signal they get is, do whatever you want. There will be no accountability. You can be as violent as you want. You can provoke as many conflicts as you want, as we've seen happen in this case. And there will be no accountability. And people should be very, very concerned about that. Anytime there's a law enforcement shooting of any type, there should be a fair, unbiased investigation. That is not happening here.
Well, I mean, I think on the basis of it, too, and you talk about the lack of training and professionalism that may have been on display here. When you're surrounded by that many people, right? I mean, when regular people get put into a scrum, you can understand all of the not knowing what's going on, right? But these aren't regular people. These are supposed to be trained law enforcement who know exactly what they're doing in situations like this, right? But that's not what we saw. So,
Not at all.
Yeah. So then, I mean, is it possible then that we would... Look, the case of Renee Nicole Good, we know the name of the individual who shot her. We know they chose not to do an investigation to find out exactly what happened, right? But we know. But in this case, we may never actually even know because it's unclear in that scrum who shot or how many people shot. The only thing we know for sure is that Alex Purdy, who was killed, was not one of the people who shot.
That's absolutely right. And there's no indication that we'll ever get to the bottom of this. Because, as I said, the administration has proven in all prior events that they are perfectly comfortable going out and deliberately misleading the public as to what's happening on the ground in Minneapolis. Convicting people for domestic terrorism before they've ever been presented a single piece of evidence. How about the photograph of Nakima Anderson, who the White House admitted they intentionally altered the photograph to make her look worse at the moment of her arrest. It's unbelievable. We've never seen this from any other administration that I'm familiar with at any other time in our history. We've never seen this level of violent conduct by law enforcement against the citizenry be completely ignored and swept under the rug by the administration. It should be troubling to every American, no matter where you.
Since yesterday, there has been protests almost all over the country, nationwide. Yesterday, I attended a protest in New York. I want to show you guys some videos of that. Where is it? You find it. Here you go.
I'm New York City Council member Chiose, and I represent.
Chiose was there. He's part of the New York City Council.
And while we're calling to abolish, I'm New York City Council member Chiose, and I represent Bed-Stuy and Crown Heights in the City Council. And while we're calling to abolish ICE, that most certainly is not enough. We need new. I'm New York City Council.
It was a pretty big march yesterday in Union Square. The Twitter video's dog shit, of course. Why not? Okay. Alright, it won't load. Great. Anyways, yeah, so that I attended that. That was pretty good. Yeah, guys, all we got is to the only power I feel like that we have is to, take it to the streets and shout, make sure, disrupt fucking businesses and shit like that. Disrupt what's it called? Just disruption is what it is. Because I'm not gonna tell you guys with a straight face, like, yeah, we should protest and also don't forget to vote. I'm not gonna say that bullshit, bro. Voting isn't gonna do shit. I'm done with that shit. Like this is like old fucking shit, old news to say. Like, how many times have people said go vote and to change will happen? How many times has that happened and nothing has changed? So all I'm gonna say is keep talking, keep organizing, keep protesting, and hopefully, change can happen. Only all we could do is just hope for things to get better. Also, rest in peace to Michael Parenti. He passed away yesterday at the age of 92. There was a video that resembles what everything that's happening today. Here it is.
The third world is not poor. You don't go to poor countries to make money. There are very few poor countries in this world. Most countries are rich. The Philippines are rich. Brazil is rich. Mexico is rich. Chile is rich. Only the people are poor. But there's billions to be made there, to be carved out and be taken. There's been billions for 400 years. The capitalist European and North American powers have carved out and taken the timber, the flax, the hemp, the cocoa, the rum, the tin, the copper, the iron, the rubber, the bauxite, the slaves, and the cheap labor they have taken out of these countries. These countries are not underdeveloped, they're overexploited. The third world is not poor.
Great stuff. He was right about everything, and everything that's happening is, America's just doing it. What else did I want to show you guys? Mm.
Even at every 10 they call capital investment, development of the people there. By the way, these countries don't have governments. They have nuclear weapons in Vietnam, as a government like ours, which derides it, red baits it, ignores it, or puts it down. A nuclear-free movement that was cultivated at the time, and there's an interesting set of
All right, let's watch a little bit of Yellow Parenti. Yellow Parenti is this. This video is very great. He said a lot of good stuff here. Let's watch a little bit of it.
The West and the State Department never really believed that the Soviets were going to invade Western Europe. That was a myth which they consciously propagated. They knew that after an exhausting war, the last thing the Russian people would ever go for, or the Russian leaders themselves, they would go for was another war. There was no sense, they had no interest in such a war. The war they fought against Germany was defensive, and they wanted to rebuild their country. That was a myth that was consciously propagated, that if we don't stop them, if we don't build NATO, if we don't double, triple, quadruple our defense forces, the Ruskies will be marching under the Arc de Triomphe. The point of all of what I've said so far is just to point out to you that the Cold War did not begin in 1947, but it began in 1917. That the Cold War has been going on even before the Russian Revolution, in the sense that the U.S. has been consciously, and other Western countries have been consciously suppressing any kind of revolutionary forces. When Ronald Reagan says that we've got to stop the Sandinistas and overthrow them because they are an extension of Soviet power, we might ask ourselves, we've been in Nicaragua 11 times, and at least 5 of those times there was no Soviet Union. We've invaded Costa Rica, we've invaded Haiti, we've invaded Mexico, and there wasn't a Soviet Union. We invaded these countries long before there was a Soviet Union. It's not that they're surrogates of the USSR, but that they are developing revolutionary movements which will bring a competing social order, one that will use the land, the labor, the resources, technology, and capital in a different way, for social need, communally, for non-profit, public sector development, rather than for private capital accumulation. This would mean the death of capitalism, of that class with its power and privileges, with life as they love it, and hold it, and will fight tooth and nail to defend it. As Mrs. Bush said, we enjoy our wealth. The U.S. empire at the end of World War II replaced Britain. The Brits were eased out of Iran. British oil companies were replaced by American oil companies. British sugar companies in Honduras were eased out by American sugar companies. And America also picked up the tab. America built a basis, an American empire, over 2,000 bases around the world, including about 300 major ones. American fleets are on every ocean. American planes fly the skies over every continent, almost. And so we see an enormous investment in the Third World, and with that enormous investment since World War II, an enormous growth in poverty. Now that's unusual, and that really goes against the accepted ideology, which is that attract investments in here because that'll bring prosperity and jobs, all that sort of thing. But what investment has brought to Haiti is the immiseration of the small Haitian farmers. What investment has brought in Latin America and most other countries has been the displacement of peasantry, their proletarianization. They're being thrown into shanty towns to suffer poverty wages or chronic underemployment. What investment has brought with it also is increasing illiteracy, sickness, disease, poverty, and a dislocation and disfranchisement. A growing foreign debt and indebtedness, growing investment for cash crops. By the way, that's what the whole Mexican Revolution was about. Was the land going to belong to the Mexicans so they could grow beans and alfalfa and feed their people? Or was the land going to belong to the sugar companies and latifundio owners so they could grow sugar to export as a cash crop to make more money, more money, or coffee or whatever else? And with that growth, with that investment comes a dislocation in the structure of the third world country, so that the whole infrastructure of it gets built around capital extraction. The economist Ray Brown, when he went to Cuba before the revolution, it was in 1958, he was there a year or so before, was impressed by how every major road he saw went from a sugar plantation to a refinery to the seaport. While there were whole communities without roads that couldn't get to doctors, that couldn't have schools, couldn't see a priest, the sugar companies had their roads. And when you send foreign aid to those countries, 9 out of 10 of those dollars goes to build the infrastructure to subsidize the capital investment of the private corporation.
Man, I really wish we were a better country, bro.
Not to defend it from foreign invasion, because Uruguay is not going to invade Bolivia.
All these people that said all these things in the past about like American imperialism, like, bro, look at us today, man. We're the worst fucking nation on the planet.
So that's where our foreign aid
Rest
goes.
in peace, Michael Parenti. It's crazy. So today I will be playing some Pokemon. Let me just start it up. I'm just gonna switch the title really quick. How do I switch the... Hold on 1 second. Let me just start it up. How do I change the what is it called? The category. Oh, I found it. Game. Alright, I change it. Alright, let's play some Pokemon. Oh my god, it's really crazy outside. It's still snowing. It's gonna snow until like 7, 8, maybe even longer, I don't know. I'm just gonna be playing some ranked. Well, let me just open this really quick. I've been playing ranked for a while, but I'm just gonna continue playing ranked. I really want to get the professor's research out of this. I haven't gotten it. Let's try to get it. Come on, give me professor's research. Dog shit. I don't know why my my Android player is like really slow, but we'll go for it. We'll just keep going. Now, I've been testing a lot of decks and all that. So I tried this new deck, which is, well, I've been using the Mega Altaria. I've been using Mega Altaria for a while. I was switching it up, then I used what is it called? The Mega Absol deck with Hydreigon. Now, I want to use this other deck that I saw. It's a Garchomp and Carnidos deck. But before I try another one, let's try to do like a test run really quick. Over here. Just to make sure, we're good. I don't know, what was that about? Okay. This frame rate does not translate correctly, by the way. I'm going first. So we got the Gibble. That's the good thing. We're always gonna start with a Gibble. That's already set in stone. We already have a Garchomp. Another Gibble, nice. Next turn I could probably copycat. Darkrai. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. That's already 40 damage on me. That's crazy. Alright, let's copycat really quick. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got the whole lineup right here. Oh fuck. That did not help at all. What the hell? Let's get rid of this. Wow, I already died. That's fucking great. What's his weakness? Grass. Alright, now all I got left is fucking Garchomp. Okay. I think we might... I think we got it. I think we got it. Alright, there you go. Next turn, I could just fucking beat his ass up. And I got a Cyrus. So we're perfect. We're doing really good. Alright. It's 100 damage right there. Wow. That just fucked me over. Well, that deck sucks. I thought I had something going. Let's try again. Let's try again. If it wasn't for that heal, man. If it wasn't for that potion. Alright, going first. Nice, I got the whole lineup right here. Tails, 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 tails. Come on. Oh. Of course. It's 50 right there. Hopefully he gets tails again. Oh god, no. Come on, I hope it's 2 tails, bro. That'd be so awesome. Come on, make it tails. 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 Let's go. Yo, let's go. I wake up from that confusion actually. Like that. Just like that. Next round I could just destroy him. For ninja. Oh. Okay. Tails, tails, tails. Well, looks like I'm fucked. Or maybe not. No, no, no. We're good, actually. Wait. Yeah, we're good. I win. We're good. What am I saying, bro? Thought I was cooked for a second. Bam. There you go. Done. Game over. Game. Wow, see? It's good when, you know, RNG is in your favor, and it's bad when it's not in your favor. Alright, should I just take it to ranked and see how it goes? Should I do that? Let's do it. Okay, let's try it. Let's try ranked and see how it goes. We're always gonna. The good thing is that we're always gonna have a Gibble, because that's our only basic Pokemon. Are we first or second? Forgot. Oh, we're second. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, they got the bird deck. Okay, I don't care. I'll take a Rocky Helmet. Why not? And a Copycat. That's cool. I'll take that. Pokeball, nice. 2 Pokeballs, perfect. Before he hits me with a Chingling. Should I give it to... Yeah, fuck it, why not? $20 damage to one of your opponents. Okay. Hopefully he hits the first one. And he heals. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, great. I was already fucking... Oh my god, bro. I hate this shit. Bro, what in the fuck just happened? Oh, how is this fucking real, bro? Fucking hell. Well, I hope he keeps it. That means I could just take him out next turn with my Rampardos. Of course he changes. Oh, maybe if I have a Cyrus, that'd be cool. What was I gonna do? Still don't have a Cyrus. That's a problem. Fuck. How did he take that out? Oh my god, man. I don't want to do this. Please give me a Cyrus, bro. I need a Cyrus. Oh, let's fucking go. Get the hell out of here. You're fucked. My Rampardos just saved me. That's crazy. Just like that. Well, you know, I could just... One of these is gonna be out anyways, so... As long as he doesn't evolve, then we're good. He's probably gonna concede, right? Come on, bro, hurry up. There you go. Okay, that was very close. That was such a close game, to be honest. It's such a sketchy deck, but it kind of works, you know what I mean? It gets the job done in a way. Alright, let's run another game. Let's run another game. I just want a consistent deck. That's all I'm looking for. As long as this is consistent, then, you know, I don't want to change it, really. Alright. Gibble. Whoa. Okay. The Swablu Shingling deck. Got it. Fuck you, I got Pokeballs. Rocky Helmet. And I can copycat. This is perfect. I'm using all my... everything that I have right now. Okay, alright, we're good. Oh, he doesn't hit, okay. Well, thank you, because now I have a Pokeball. Oh, what the hell? He uses Greninja, okay. What is this Greninja gonna do? He hits my fossil. Alright. He kills himself, okay. I mean, hey, that's great, actually. What the fuck? I did not think he was gonna do that. Okay. He pulls in the Greninja. Okay. That means he's gonna take out this card. forgot. Do I have two? Hold on. So I have two, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna discard it. Fuck it, why not? Oh fuck. No. Not that, bro. Damn. Alright, well, at least I can, you know, hit him with this. Of course he fucking hits it. Of course. Alright, well, at least he gets hit with a Rocky helmet. That's fine. Alright, I can just evolve it right away, so that's cool. Bro, see, I hate when I just have, like, I'm just, like, locked to this, like, dead weight. Oh my fucking lord. Oh great, I'm just cooked. I'm just fucking cooked. Oh my god, man. Why why did I do this to myself? Fuck, man. Oh my god, bro. I hate when this fucking RNG shit doesn't work. Bro, go fuck yourself, bro. Oh my god. I'm so mad. Oh, come on, bro. I just want to get up to rank. Oh, should I do another game? Fuck it. Oh, God. Tad? Wait, is this the same fucking guy? No, don't tell me it's the same guy, right? It can't be. There's no way, right? I don't think so. Great, we got nothing at all. Ooh. Oh, this is good. This is good. Because I can just easily take out his Swablu right away. The Pokeball doesn't do shit. There's nothing we got. Alright, there you go. There you go. Just like that. Take out his fucking ass Swablu. See, that's when it's good. When you have a rare candy right away, and you can just like knock out, you know, do a quick knockout. That's good. That's when it's in your favor. I hope he puts out another Swablu. That'd be great. Alright, that's easy. Wow, this is just a quick game. Easiest fucking game of my life. And his weakness is punch. Yeah, punch, right? Or fighting. Oh, I love to see that. I love to see that. I need more of that. Let me look at my win ratio. Let's check it out. So season record. I have a 50.7% win rate, 149 wins, and 144 losses. Wow. Yeah. Whoa, the highest currently is 8,000. Bro, you're fucking insane. Oh, this guy used to be the top S1 gun. Wow, dude. I'm not even close to any of these people. It's crazy. Let's go 2 for 2. Cool. Starting first. Oh, let's go. Already. That's perfect, bro. Come on, hurry up. Oh, fuck. The Chingling. That's just gonna be hella annoying right now. I just needed a Rocky helmet. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, why the fucking Swablu, bro? Oh my god. I wanna like, I can't even put the also. Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. This is bad. Oh, I want to copycat so bad, but I don't know. Whatever. I'll just copycat. So we don't fucking lose right away. Okay. Of course, we can't fucking do that. Oh god. Okay. Please give me. I need at least like a fucking rare candy. I hope he doesn't evolve. I hope he leaves. Yo, Chingling is like so fucking evil, man. This card, they just Pokemon made a card that just fucking destroys any evolution with like a rare candy. But it's crazy how good it is, though. I'm not gonna lie, it is a good card when I use it. I hate when the opponent uses it. But yeah. I hope he leaves. I hope he's done. Oh, let's go. That might be a sign that he left. Cool. Oh yeah, 100%. He's done. He left. He closed the game. Hey, that's better for me. Let's go. Nice. Gibble for the win. I need more of this. I really do. Let's run it back. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Second. Okay. Of course, of course. Brokey. Give me another Gibble. Oh, okay. I guess not. I thought the Pokeball just gives you any Pokemon, but for some reason it might be just the basics. The basic ones. Okay, sure. I don't get what he's trying to do with this. What the fuck? He's just doing too much right now. Oh fuck. I hope he doesn't evolve right away. Another one? Wow, he's really good at this, huh? Nice. Good for you, man. No. This is really real dedication, bro. To use 2 Cyruses to waste your Cyruses just like that. Man, he's dedicated. I love that. That's good for him, though. Good for him. Happy for him. I'll just take it out. Hopefully he doesn't have a fucking... hopefully he doesn't evolve. I hope. Oh, fuck. Oh, of course. You fucking pussy, bro. Oh my god. What a coward. Yo, that's awesome, bro. The amount of dedication this guy has is crazy. Holy shit. That is crazy. Let's see if I take this out. Well, the only thing I got is to just take it out. Hopefully he doesn't have a fucking another evolution. Oh. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking end the stream right now. I'm ending it. I'm ending the stream. Bro, if I can just fucking report or do something, man. Damn, bro. Wow. That is crazy, bro. Oh my god. I am so fucking mad right now. I would just break something so bad right now, but I'm not about to do that. Fuck, bro. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Got 2 Gibbles. Magnemite. Oh, that's his weakness. Cool. I have nothing, of course, so I'll just hit. Hope he doesn't have anything else. That'd be cool. shit. Damn, he evolves that fast? Oh wait, no, I could just kill him. He's dead. Oh my god, bro. Yo, that was so, oh my god. That made me happy. After that last game, bro. Oh my god. That's great. Cool. Good to see. Fuck, what just happened? Ugh. Going first. Nice. Okay. We're dealing with this deck. Cool. Oh no, I forgot to put the fossil, bro. Fuck. Oh shit. Hit with 30. Got a Indeedee. Oh, fucking great. Oh, I could just evolve next round. That's fine. Take him out. Hopefully it doesn't evolve. Oh. The fuck? What is the point of that? Should I do Professor or Copycat? Professor. Take this out. Oh, okay. die next round, that's fine. The only thing is that I think we're good. I think we're good. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Oh fuck. Damn. I need a, oh my god, I need a fucking rare candy so bad. Oh god, this is not looking good. Oh man, this is rough. Bro, why, man? Why does this fucking game do this to me? Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, the luck is so ass. This luck is so awful. Oh my god. This is making me want to switch to the Mega Altaria deck again. It's like good, but it just like fucking just fucks you up sometimes. I have a Mega Altaria and I could the Greninja deck as well. Also have this deck with Altaria and a Dusknoir. Let's do that. Let's try it. I've seen people use it and it was like pretty strong. So let's just see. Let's try it. It's never a good sign when you just start with this. Oh, okay. Let's hit it with May. Okay, I'll take out this. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. Wait, why do I have a fucking 4 damage for Pokemon that has a water energy attached? Why do I have this card? Why the fuck do I have this card? Did I just forget why I have this card? That's crazy. Oh my god. I just fucked up. Oh, God. Oh, what kind of fucking name is that? I don't get why these people choose these names. This is my fault for fucking up the deck. Okay, I'm just closing it. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it off here, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you